Off the docks are drifting, hope is drawing its last breath. Dare you ask what drives me on? A seer of the world, held to her own, greater than the gods of love. Two sides to every vision. One takes what he's not given. They can turn on a dime. Change can happen anytime. They can turn on a dime. And lady luck can change your life. Time and again, history has shown us tales of women. What muse guides her fate? Whose hand is on the gateway of all wisdom? Two sides to every vision. One man takes what he's not given. They can turn on a dime. Change can happen anytime. They can turn on a dime. And lady luck can change your life.
People have been killed since Rwanda's president Donald States. Was the United Nations able to do anything about this one?
I wonder how long I'll live here and where I'll go when I leave. If I hadn't met the magician, none of this but I didn't intend to go by the mall that day at all. When my gold chain necklace broke, I went by the jewelry store to see if I could get it fixed right away. That's when I saw the magic shop for the first time. It seemed strange to me at the time because in all the years I'd lived on that island, there'd never been any sign of a magic store or a magician. I know I hadn't been to the mall in a long time, but right there in the middle of the courtyard was this little hut with a pair of dice on top. The sign right above the door said, House Illusions, so I went in. The magician was there talking with some people about a guillotine trick and showing them some Chinese boxes. I looked up and saw a row of circus posters on the wall behind him. The fabulous Otto, master magician and scoundrel, will introduce astonishing feats of activity and deception. When I said if I hadn't met the magician, none of this would have happened, what I mean is that he loaned me all those books on magic tricks that day. When I finally got home, it was too late to get much of anything done, so my girlfriend Teresa called me and said we should go for a walk at her hill. That was when we noticed things weren't quite right. Things weren't right at all. The ocean was flat and languid as honey on toast. Never saw it like that before. To make a long story short, that was the beginning of the big hurricane. The biggest hurricane to hit the Hawaiian Islands and bigger than the one in Florida, but nobody tells you that because they're too afraid for one reason or another. Fear does funny things to people. Doesn't matter if it's country or city.
Yeah, Lily B. Falcon at your service. Yeah, no. Listen. I sent you guys $50 last week, and we had an arrangement that you wouldn't turn off the phone operator, it's like...
I went to this party last night, and I met these Czechoslovakians. And they're about to be us. They've been here for several months, they've been studying here. And Czechoslovakians, I was like, pretty excited. Wanted to talk to them a little bit about their country, it's going through a lot of changes. But what they really wanted to know, though, was about this new Sony mini CD thing. Because they really want to get one. You can't get them in Czechoslovakia. You can record them, they're just like regular tapes. And I'm telling them, but what's the point though? You're not going to be able to get them in Czechoslovakia. But they say, well, you're going to be able to get them soon. So I start telling them, I live in New York City, I can get a mini CD, it's available in the US, but I can't afford one. And these guys are gonna be so sorry. They're gonna go back to Czechoslovakia, and there's no socialism left in there anymore. I mean, they're very happy to be away from it, but little do they know that their whole stay in the U.S. was paid by the government, and that's it for them. There's no more of it. But they were sent here to learn the ways of the U.S. so they can spread the word back home. And the thing is, I was looking at them, and man, they look more American than I did, They were wearing, Adidas and, sports clothes. I mean, they look like yuppies. They're going to be the next generation in Czechoslovakia. They'll be sorry. They'll be sorry when the revolution comes. This racer has 2 blades. Super sharp. It picks up my beard, cuts it right off, and it has a sliding gel to refreshen my skin afterwards. It's what men want and women love, the smooth feel of it. And it was only $5. Now in Czechoslovakia you can get a razor blade for 20 cents. But what, it has 1 blade in it, shave a couple of times, it's gone. Man, I bet the Czechoslovakian woman, I've never seen a man as wash American man. But I'm an American. So I have the smoothest shave my money can buy. Back. Get a bed. Normal bed. I go for massage today. Johnny. Johnny, 9:15. You're 10 minutes late. You should have called me, Johnny. You know how I can depend on you in the morning, Johnny. It's like a nightmare. Nightmare in the morning of the city. Right. Louis B. Falcon at your service. Johnny, good. Listen, dude. You gotta make a run for me, alright? Big Val's expecting you, okay? So you got this package for me. Just do. Listen, I'll give you another 20 bucks, alright? Listen, so I don't have the 20 right now. I'll get it for you, alright? Listen, you gotta do this for me, alright? What do I gotta do? Nah, not with your sister, dude. Forget it. Listen, we got like blood oath, Alright, Janet. Just remember that, though, alright? Alright. I'll see you in an hour. Multiply that by 3. It's work, man. It's work. You always have to work for the man. You're not working for yourself, you're working for the man. It's always the same thing. You work and work and work for what you want. You work for something else. You're working for someone else. Yeah, it's work. Working for the man. You're always working for somebody else. It's alienated labor. You're never working for your final ends. The system relies on you to work to keep the cogs going. But the way to stop the system from working is to stop working. Once that cog stops, everything comes down. So if you can keep yourself away from the everyday work, from day hassles. You're teaching the man a lesson. Tell him where he can go, where he can keep that minimum wage. There's other ways of surviving. It's not too hard. You can work your way around the system. Use the system to your own ends. You know what it's like. They work you like a dog. Then once you're through, they just put you out on the streets, man. Give you a little Social Security, what you've been paying for all your life. Then they're gonna take it away. What's the point, man? You gotta bring the system down and define it to your own terms. And my term is, I'm not working. And my term is, man, I'm not working. I'm not a cog. I am not a cog in the system.
Okay, let's see what the hell I gotta go through now. C5B. Okay, let's see, 5B, 5B. Oh man, I can't wait to get rid of this job. I hate it. I hate it. Can't wait to get home tonight and finally go to sleep. Oh, no. I hate my life, I hate my job. What the hell is wrong with me? If I'm gonna get advantage of it, quit this damn job and get a real life. Thirsty.
So I went to this party and I talked to this guy, you know. He said he was a classics major. Jesus Christ. Talk about a dead end. I mean, this guy's just going to be a professor or something, but he was a classics major. He's telling me, you know, blah, 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 the Greeks, blah, 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 the Romans. But I want to know, you know, what about the here and now? They're the ones responsible for what we have. The Greeks, man, he was probably in a fucking frat. So anyway, you know, I just start telling him about the revolution, you know, the time is gonna come, and he better be prepared. And who knows how many classics professors we're gonna need in the fight. So anyway, I'm telling this guy about the revolution, and you know, and man, he just can't deal with it. He's just like, you know, he comes from Rhode Island, you know, he's got a nice car and everything.
So, let's see. The sledge band is slowly coming together. We got a little more work. Got a few things to take care of. Hire and fire 17 different drummers. But I gotta write some more political songs. I need that teenage angst. I got enough love, sap, syrupy retro. Last me another 5 days or 5 weeks. But I'm a sucker for a good political song. My fans know it, and they're gonna need some more of that. I can't wake the people up, get them involved. I don't know what else I can do to wake you up. Can't just what I'm trying to say. Can't you feel the fears I'm feeling today? If the button is pushed, there's no running away. Nothing left to say with the world in a grave. Take a look around you, boy. Can't you feel that fear, boy? And you tell me over and over again, my friends, how you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. Stays in Chile were kind of rough too. God, I'm glad I got out of that place.
Louis B. Falcon, at your service. Hey, Mrs. O'Brien, I'm glad you called. Listen, I'm gonna need some expense money today because, running around following your husband last night, I sort of like, yeah, there were a few damages, right? But, the police will talk to you about that. Okay. So, wait a second now. You hired me to do a job, lady. You just can't say, right. Well, listen. No, I'm not going to reduce my rates. Wait a second now. You know what I do for a living, lady? I gotta carry a gun to walk around the neighborhood you sent me to. No, I won't sell my soul. I'm sorry. I have a little respect left. Well, lady, I need $100 by 5 p.m. today. All right? Okay. Invoices. One day I'll be able to afford a secretary. Oh. Heavy Jack, my brother. Whew. Back to this.
I gotta ask her a new job. I don't want this job. So drive me crazy. Yeah, I hope someone like Asian woman tonight.
finally got my own place. I finally got a place of my own, and then there's nobody here to enjoy it. I can't believe the way life goes in cycles, where you finally think you've got it all together and then you don't. I started seeing Frank, I guess when I was young. It was 25 years ago, and he heard me sing in Las Vegas. I wasn't a headliner, but I had a really good act. I had a good group. I had Scott, his group behind me, and Frank heard me, and I guess he was waiting for somebody at the bar, and he heard us, and he liked me, and he started sending me wonderful flowers. He sent me roses. He started sending me jewelry. My mother would have had a fit because she always said, don't take a piece of jewelry from us. But I started thinking diamonds are truly a girl's best friend. And if you buy diamonds or somebody gives you diamonds, you can always use them when you get older. Then they were robbed. I always thought he did it or had somebody do it. But I found that he really did care about me. And although he's shorter than I am, and I don't know, my mother would have said he's crude, he's bald, he's not attractive at all, but he dresses so beautifully. And he's good in bed, I have to say that. I mean, he knows how to do it. A lot of men that are short really pride themselves. I'm working on things that men that are good looking. I was thinking that the thing they say foreplay for the Italian is like this, but he's not like that. He's loving and he's caring, and he always wanted. So I always felt loved. And for 25 years we've been together. But he set me up in this place, but it's in my name. It's in my name. And now I can't get him. I keep waiting. I knew this would happen. I find that with Italian men, once they get you where they want you, then they lose interest. But I didn't think that would happen with him. It seemed like it was so special. Then I got this place. I started having people in. He wouldn't show up. There have been other girls in the past. I know there have been other ones because I've seen him just not like this. I know this is it. And sometimes I want to go down and kill him. I know where he works. I can't find him today. I know where his wife is. I know where the whole family is. All the kids, they all know me. But he's off with somebody else. And I just feel my life has been so wasted on this. I've given up so much of the time that I could have been singing. I could have married a nice guy, a plumber, somebody from Vegas, somebody in the trucking business. I wouldn't have had all the jewelry, but I would have children. I'd have something to take care of me when I get old. Now I'm just by myself. It seems like the whole thing of life is that men get younger, men get more attractive, and women like me who got by on my beauty for so long. I mean, I could walk into a room, everybody wanted to fuck me. Everybody wanted to be with me. But now I'm old, and I mean, the few men that I have been with, other than Frank, they just want menage a trois. They want parties with lots of girls. So where is it for a girl like me? Do you go to the Midwest and somebody who's blind, or do you find somebody who thinks you're fun because you used to be a movie star in Texas? I know Dorothy McGuire did it. I know the girl that played Not Cry Tomorrow, Susan Hayward, did it. They marry wealthy guys in Texas. I just don't know how to do that. I would miss Frank. Once in a while he comes. I saw him yesterday for a while, and he said he'd call me today. We'd go out tonight, but I've been waiting all day. I haven't heard from him, and I know it'll be canceled. Maybe I should call him. I think I'll call him just once and give him hell. I'm calling the tennis club. I know he'll be there. I know he'll be at the tennis club, but they have a good old buddy system. Hello, is Frank there? This is Marla. Frank? Frank? Oh, he's busy, is he? Well, tell him I'm coming down there. Okay. He'll be sorry.
Okay, let's see what I'm going to be doing on my tonight. Let's see, 10 o'clock Webster Hall, flyer distributing, cool. At least I'm going to get paid more than this crappy job I'm looking for. And that really good looking girl's there tonight. Boy, is she hot.
Somebody there? Hello?
Frank's gonna show up. That's cool. Let's see what else is gonna be going on. Nothing else.
Dad, please. Wedding cake? Midnight?